Okay, sometimes you gotta get a bigger hammer. I was gonna record the part where I knocked this out, but I do a lot of cussing. I didn't want to add that in. Okay. There's the pin. There's where the pin was. And that's probably the hardest part of doing this whole thing, is knocking that pin loose. If you go to put it back in, and you can probably knock it back in the same way it came out, or you use a 1/4 nut and bolt and a lock, and that'll do the same job putting it back together. So anyway, there's that. Okay, you're going to need a 7/8 inch wrench. Open in will do it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Okay, box end also works. There we go. She comes right out. Once you get that loose, you see that right there, that black part, that's an O-ring. That's one of the things you're going to replace. That'll just come out of there with probably a couple of straight blade screwdrivers. I've also got a brass nut down there that, or not a nut, but a brass washer down the bottom of this. Notice where the grooves are on the top of this. You can take that out with a straight blade screwdriver as well. Okay, to get this off, you'll see a 1/2 inch fits that pretty snugly. Fortunately, this one's been rounded off, so I'm going to have to use a pair of channels on it. Okay, going to loosen it up with some channels. Always helps to have a bucket underneath this. Okay, this is going to have a spring and another brass washer. Those will need to be replaced in your kit. This whole head unit right here, this whole thing unscrews from the body. This is your actual reservoir. This has not got a bladder. This is the only part of it you'll need to worry about taking anything off of. Most of your rebuild is here. And in the end, you've got a filter and a retaining ring down here.